Alright, so both are then completely covered in oil. Who's winning the off? Hey everybody, C. Schrodinger Laser here, and today we're gonna break up the fight between SkyDieRay and Earth-Life Blast. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Before jumping into the video, I wanna quickly kindly ask you if you wanna take a moment to smash the like button. Takes only a moment, helps out a lot, and I'll appreciate it a lot if you do that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoy the video. New DM's great. D&D player. Hi, I'm here for the session. Matrix. I think you're mistaken? Unless you wanna go into my dimly lit basement where I take the dominating role, telling you what you can and cannot do on a journey of pain and pleasure. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it? Priorities. Today, nobody showed up to my 8:15 AM class. 0 students of about 40. Sitting in the empty room, I emailed them, trying to disguise my hurt feelings. 2 minutes later, I get a reply. Professor, we think you might be in the wrong room. So anyway, off I go to live in a hole forever. My wife really wants me to mention that I was sleep deprived because I got up at 4 AM to play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends in Australia. Oh wow, I've seen the original one here, the top message, but I haven't seen the reply. that makes it so much better. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. My favorite dwarven meal. Dwarven trail bread. You know how most of the things humans use as spices are poisonous or repellent to most other mammals? And you know how anything vaguely D&D inspired has dwarves being way more poison resistant than even humans? Dwarf cuisine shouldn't be bland, it should be unimaginably spicy and potentially harmful or fatal to humans. Like green potato and rubber leaf salad with a festive garnish of yew berries and deadly nightshade berries, that kind of thing. Concept. Humans think it's bland because rather than memorizing what kills humans, it's safer to just pass on the spices. Should we add salt? Everyone eats salt, right? No, that's a rock, there's no way humans eat rocks. Pathfinder CRB is too good-willed for this world. The following acts should never be performed by player characters. First of all, torture, and then other horrible things, but yeah, mainly torture. And PC is looking at that. If this rule were to be added in D&D 5th edition, it would actually be probably the most ignored rule of all, even more than encumbrance and whatnot. There is nothing wrong with playing fast and loose with rules and rule of cool. But let's be honest, your party didn't really beat an ancient dragon at level 4. My level 3 to 5 party defeated a monster way beyond their CR range, but actually crazy OP homebrew items, blatant ignoring of mechanics and rules, and creature acts like it has an int of -3. Why do warhorses only have 19 hit points and 11 AC? You ride your new horse into battle, and the enemy shoots an arrow at it. It will be able to tank the hit, right? It will be able to tank the hit, right? Sometimes, Raw is extremely dumb. I am surrounded on all sides by a wall of force in the shape of a sphere. Yup, a disintegrate spell is fired as a ray. Yup, if you're inside a sphere and fire a ray in any direction, it's impossible to miss the wall of the sphere. Makes sense to me. So I destroy the wall of force with disintegrate. You can't target the wall of force, it's invisible and you can't see it. What? Raw not making sense sometimes? Oh no, that's not possible. After a while, it just seems to lose its wow factor. Plus 28 versus AC of 40, that's a no, but plus 4 versus an AC of 16, that's that's amazing. The rogue whispering to the big bad evil guy. Seriously, what did you do? The big bad evil guy. I know no mercy. Redemption paladin turned vengeance. Good. So you can't beg for it. Do it the way our ancestors did it. Damn kids these days using AI programs to create avatars for their D&D characters. Back in my day, we used to steal pictures from Google image search that looked kind of sort of what we had in mind for our character, but holding the wrong weapon. Why is this me? Why is this so relatable? I mean, it's actually great that you have the option of making your own character art with AI, basically. And, you know, it's something original, it's not something that maybe kinda somewhat resembles what you had in mind, but not really. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I think it's great how close you can get to the character that you have in your mind using AI. It's getting difficult to talk about D&D on D&D Reddit. Find an actual sane opinion on r/DnDMemes about how common discourse about the game is actually mostly just rules misunderstandings. The post is getting ratioed hard. OP is getting downvoted in the comments for saying things that are true about not only the raw, but game design in general. It turns into a Pathfinder 2nd edition circle jerk. I mean, is that such a bad thing? At least they're gonna play Pathfinder instead of D&D and not support Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro anymore. I mean, I know they apologize for it, but I don't think that's, I don't know, justified to basically walk away from this without any long-term downsides to trying to make a really horrible decision. My attention span isn't what it used to be. Inside you, there are two wolves. One who wants more Vox Machina after watching TLOVM, and one who cannot fathom watching over 400 hours of campaign content. I mean, yeah, and also it's not really the same, is it? I'm no heal bot. I'm going to play a cleric. So you're going to heal us, right? You are going to heal us, right? Made some very important and worthwhile and important tier lists yesterday. Trading comments. We have the classes that have a dragon subclass, the ones that don't, the Order Cleric that could worship Bahamut, Undead Lich Dragon, and yeah, this one doesn't count. The final battle. Alright, so both are then completely covered in oil. Who's winning the off? How did this... The DM spent the rest of the session recovering from what was supposed to be a TPK. Make a plan that the players would like. Have an epic chase scene that obviously cannot be dealt with at this level. The players kill the Black Dragon at level 4. I mean, they're just going to get killed by Trunks anyway, but still. The players killed my big bad evil guy early and totally ruined my plans. Okay, but as a DM, you control the game world. You can just say they're not dead. You're right, let's do this. The wording is generalized. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Flash of Genius allows you to add your intelligence modifier to all ability checks and saving throws. Wouldn't that mean that one can use it on dev saving throws? A more realistic, my level 1 party killed a high CR monster for 5th edition. Who would win? A legendary creature, the most terrible creature in the prime material plane, or one flying bird? Okay, well, based on the context, I think we can assume the only correct answer to the question. Communication is key to a good player-DM relationship. Hey, Session 0 is coming up, do you have a concept planned out yet? Oh, I think I'm going to play a bard this campaign. That's not really a character concept, it's more of a common cliché. Can you tell me more about your character and how you plan to play them? Yeah, sure, I'm thinking he's going to come off as a bit of an irresponsible horn dog when you first meet him, but he has a soft spot for kids and would move the earth to keep them safe. Like a Wolfwood meets Scanla. Okay, cool. I think I can work with this. Looks like he could have a fun chemistry with Ryan's Paladin. You two should talk about it. I am honestly not surprised that carrying around explosives is not common practice in a world where everyone with a basic understanding of magic can throw fire at you. Artificer player. I make tons of black powder to make bombs, guns and rifles. I always have enough so I don't run out of ammo or bombs. The enemy wizard with Firebolt. Do you want to explode? Players being players. So you come to the town board. It's covered in notices and flyers from people needing help. You see things like a missing brother, a stolen caravan, a monster eating livestock. What would you like to do? Don't know. What do you guys think? Does the tavern do a quiz night? What? No! Planner paradox. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. If creatures from every other plane reform on their home plane when killed somewhere else, then why don't mortals? Barb in particular. Spellcasters with reality bending powers, and the melee classes that carried them when they were just a sparkly bubble. Can't counterspell my hammer. Barbarian. I have slain dozens of foes and still at half health. Wizard. Can we rest please? Can we take a moment, guys? DM just sent this into the group chat. Should we be worried? By the way, for definitely no reason, I need you all to DM me your character's biggest fears, insecurities, regrets and doubts. I like the fact that it was sent out at 3:30 AM, no less. Seriously, just play the character idea, stop hiding it. I wanna play X-Class but with Y twist and my brother in Christ. Just say you wanna play a character from pop culture, it's fine, nobody cares. I know that AI is controversial, but ChatGPT has given me names that go hard. Using fantasynamesgenerators.com. Yeah, this is brilliant, but I like this, using ChatGPT. I've hated it for over 30 years, and have yet to hear an argument that made me reconsider. You finally get a chance to try out Pathfinder 2nd edition character creation. It's way better than 1st edition, and you love the variety of character customization. It still uses Vention magic. Where should this brick return in the campaign? A brick. Oh, I should probably throw that away. He throws the brick into a portable hole. It will come back later. Beep be like bonk. Melees are underpowered. Why do you play them? Me. Seeing a huge sword. that causes neuron activation, alright. Have an upcoming boss fight? Just marry your entire party together. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, now shut up. First level ceremony doesn't limit the number of married creatures to 2. They sent a bard. Ah, the sacrifice. Your village would be wise to have sent their beast. Or else, are you the fairest of maidens to display in my lair? Or perhaps a scholar to debate philosophy? Show me your dragon. What sayeth thou? Ravish me, scale daddy. Ooh. And the city burns, alright. That's, I'm glad the dragon chose to go that way, okay. Proceeds to charm the queen and steal the king's throne. Player. So I'm gonna be a bard. Okay, cool, says the DM. But they're gonna convince people that they're a cleric monk. Why wait, no! Rasputin starts playing. I'm new to the hobby and thought I might share this highlight from an otherwise pretty boring session. No, we're not playing raw, how could you tell? The high level monster that we weren't even supposed to fight, getting the local 20-ton diving bell dropped on it. The ranger and the rogue who hid in the bell beating the shit out of it. The local townsfolk swarming it after it finally managed to dig it out of the bell, kicking and beating it into a pulp, and our 21 constitution fighter in heavy armor elbow dropping it from the tower the diving bell was dropped from. Alright, on that note, that's it for today's video, so thanks so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, as well as on YouTube, lots of thanks much for those. Links below if you want to check them out, as well as links to the social media, Discord, Subreddit, anything else. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!